Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in Blightea-on-the-wold, our British build city. And things are going really well. I've got a whole list of things that we want to get done today, including expanding over into the new area that we purchased up here. I've been taking inspiration from real life areas and I've got a great idea for this spot here, including some allotments, which I'm quite excited to get stuck into. But before we do that, we've had a few comments and suggestions from you lovely folk. I always check through the comments. Very, very pleased when you send some help my way. And one of them is probably going to be solving this issue here with all the buses. I set up a bus line. Here we go, this one here, and it has 27 vehicles on it. Yeah, so that is the London bus type double-decker bus thing. Whoops, did not mean to do that. I probably set it up and then just instantly forgot to check how many buses. And I'm just looking through to see how many people are on them. I mean, 27 is way too many. I would say 10 at the very most. Then we can come back and check on that. We've got one here with 15 on. Let's just see. Yeah, they're getting all clogged up. I don't think we're going to need 15 on there. There's quite a few that are quite empty. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to drop that down to 10 as well. That seems to be the number. One here with 18 on. Good gravy. Most of these 2-3 people on, then this is where the traffic jam is. So I think that's going to go right down to 8. And then we'll just take a look and see how that goes. Excellent. Then we also had quite a few people suggesting that our train line that goes from over here, our upper T-Hampton hub, it goes down this lovely bridge and it just goes over here to Egg Buckland Park stop. It's just that short little line that we've got at the moment. Someone suggested that we use a steam train on there. And do you know what? I thought that was fantastic. It could be sort of a, you know, we've got these, yeah, I know these wires are hanging in the air. I didn't download this correctly, so that's why they're hanging in the air, but we'll sort that. But at the moment, we've got this train here. But it was mentioned, you know, this could be sort of a throwback to an old line that was here. And yeah, why not get a steam train on here? So it's not that one I want, it's this one. There were really, I thought I was going to find more steam trains on the workshop. There really wasn't. There was like 2. And I'm going to use this one here. So we're going to do that. That train will end up disappearing. We're just waiting for it to appear on this line. Then we can go and take a look at it. There it is. Aha. So let's pause that and take a look. If we zoom in with our mods. Oh, that's the far end. Oh, I'm liking the look of that. So what is the name of this? Okay, this is the TK3 Steam Locomotive by Raven. And I think this one is going to look fantastic. And from what I learned, it will push and pull correctly. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete this other train that's now going to get in the way. There we go. Yeah, so it doesn't flip around. So let's... Oh, it's just going to move. It's actually a little bit longer, isn't it? Than sort of fits into this line here. But does that not look fantastic heading over this bridge? And here we go, coming into the other station. And that just looks fantastic. Is it going to fit into this one okay? Not really. Oh, it does flip over. Okay, it said it wasn't going to do that. But we'll live with that. We'll live with that. I think that is the best of what we can do in that situation. Right, so that means I can change this so it isn't going to have the floating wires in the air. If I use my picker mod, if I come out of this view here... Picker mod, pick that. So we've got this one here. I believe this one is the one that doesn't have the wires. Let's just update that. And that looks, it's hard to see, isn't it? But I'm pretty sure that is it. So I'm going to upgrade all of this. And also had a lot of people saying that I'd got the nodeless version, but there's a node version. That's why I was getting... Yeah, you can see the wires are here, but not there. And that's why we got this sort of weird bit at the end over here. But actually, no, these are nodeless versions, and that is it. There is no other version. So what you need to do is have a little bit of rail like we did that then connects like this. So, yeah, I know this has got the wires on there, but we're just using our imagination, aren't we? I think that is the best thing we can do. Okay, another little tweak, which actually I thought was a very good idea, was I've sort of fitted this road through here, and it's sort of squeezed through. I don't know. To me, that doesn't seem very safe, having that sort of brick wall right there. And it was suggested that instead of doing that, we have it go through in a way where the road splits, and it goes one road through there and one road through there. And I just thought that's a fantastic idea. So how would we do this? I think maybe we'll use these two here. So let's just delete that for a moment. So we're going to have this one going through, excuse me, this one going through there. And then this one is going to go through there like that. Excellent. And then we'll try and get these to match up on either side. There we go. I think that'll do. And then we'll make sure that these have got, yeah, they've got the dedicated lanes. It's this I want, isn't it? So we get the Hugo there, so they stay on the correct side of the road. And we'll do the same there as well. Fantastic. Then we just want to put some, here we go, intersection marking tool stuff in here. So we're going to do that. So I'm holding shift as I bring that over. There we go. We'll do that one there. That one's going to go there. So I left click, then I hold shift, and it gives us that nice line like that. Excellent. We'll do the same over here. And then you hold Alt before you click, and it turns up into these little red dots. So then you can do your filler. And that is going to be, let's have a look. Yeah, stripes it will be, won't it? Because we've got roads going in each direction. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll just do that. And then we'll do the same over here. There we go. And we'll just go with stripes. And that actually, yeah, that just works so much better, doesn't it? Fantastic. Let's just watch this in action. Whoa, all the cars go mad. And everybody's back to normal again. So, I mean, you could split that a little bit further down. But I think that's okay. I think what I will do is maybe pop in these little signs here. So as you're coming down this side, let me just zoom in a bit there. You know that you need to go that way with a little bit of a warning sign there. There we go. So you're coming up, you see that sign, you need to go around there. Coming up, see that sign, you need to go around there. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I think that'll do. That'll do. It's not perfect, but yeah, that fits with what we want to do. Excellent. And then also this little bit of a road here. Yeah, I sort of went to town on this, didn't I? And this side goes from 2 lanes down to 1, back to 2 again. And this one goes from 1 to 2, which is fine. So really this segment here just needs to be this road. And that would work perfectly well. So if we just upgrade that, there we go. And then maybe we'll just lose a little bit of our stuff on here. Can I just delete all of that? Yeah, that's better. Then we can delete that. And that then makes more sense. I think we need to lose this over here as well. There we go. Excellent. And then I think we can even just join these up, can't we? There we go. That one there. Straight into 2. And then this one here. There we go. That's fine. That makes more sense. 1 lane splits into 2. 2 lanes carry all the way down to there. Excellent. And one last thing before we head over to our newer area to build is in our city here, we have absolutely no postage coverage at all. So I have managed to find a Royal Mail post office. Let's just take a look at these. That's the Royal Mail post office. So these are the ones that you would just sort of dot around, the equivalent of this post office here. So that's a little bit bigger. We also have, that's the sorting office. Yeah, okay. Then we've got this one here, which is another, that's the equivalent of this. So that's probably a better size, I reckon. And then, of course, you have the sorting facility, which is where the trucks from these go to. And we've got 2 of those. We've got this one and we've got this one. Now, does that look exactly the same as this one? No, because that one says UK mail and this one says Royal Mail. Okay, that's fine. At least we know the difference then. So where are we going to put our post sorting office? We've got our industry sort of area over here that we've been working on. And I'm just wondering whether we could squeeze it over here. We've got a few industry type buildings. This actually might be quite good. It's got access to this road through to our industry area. And we could maybe sort of build it into here. So let's just flatten this land out a little bit. You might notice as well, we've got a little bit more money. There we go. Than maybe last time this game was loaded. I just let the game run for a while and it really helped. Let's just drop that one down. Drop that to the same height there. Yeah, there we go. We're going to go with that. Excellent. So let's take our Royal Mail. One of them UK. Yeah, there we go. So it's this one here. And will that sort of fit into the hillside there? I know this road isn't going to stay like that. So what I might just do is just delete that. I'm going to take that, make it the same height as that, flatten this bit out, and then up here we're going to do something else anyway, so I'm not overly concerned. Hey, look, if you notice, I can flatten things out without so much trouble as I got before. Yeah, the more effective transfer manager mod has now gone from my collection. There was a bit of a hoo-ha with that mod. Causing issues and problems, and I reckon that was slowing my game down. The other thing I've done, if we have a quick look at traffic manager down here, I've got my dynamic lane selection a lot lower, and that has made a big difference. I'm not getting stuttering anymore, and I put this down to medium, and I think between those things that's made a big difference. And unlike New Zealand, where I was getting all sorts of issues with my industry traffic and things like that, my traffic is generally around 80%. Every now and again, it will go down to 60-ish, 65, then it's back up to 80 again. It's just sort of ebbs and flows. And of course, those buses weren't helping, but there we go. Yeah, here we go. So it's got 2 post vans, but this is for the sorting. I'm hoping what we're going to see is, actually, we can check that now, can't we? We pause the game. It hasn't let any, it says post vans in use 2 of 2. I mean, they could literally be anywhere. So let's plot these other ones down around the place. We need to put that one on again. And then hopefully we'll see some UK post vans heading out. So over here. Yeah, I think that's okay. So let's just keep an eye on this one. Actually, I'm going to just smooth that land out for a minute. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Yeah, it's because of this big tall road that's next to it. Okay, I want to see some UK post vans popping out of this thing. Oh, what's that we've got there? What the heck? Ocado home delivery. Post office UK. Okay, I see some mods that we've got have overlapped, or some asset. There we go. Some assets we've got have overlapped their purpose. But we've got these now going around the place. The Royal Mail Post Offices collection vans is the rest of that sentence. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I think we're going to end up with, yeah, I might get rid of those Ocado ones. Also, boink, needs to come out of that view. They're driving right over these guys here. So what we're going to do is get our parking and say no parking there. That's all blocked off. This is okay because we've got the buses. That means that will work much better. Right, so let me go around our city, add some more of these in. There we go. And we can start seeing our collection area. Hopefully, these will start changing their colour, which is just what we want. Okay, I've just popped 3 or 4 around the place. And I've just realised I can instantly deal with this problem, can't I? If I put PO in there, I can find the home delivery post office. So that's what's happening with this one. It's so we can see it around the place. It's being used as a post office van. We can remove any of those and we can turn off that vehicle from spawning. And then if we go into our postal service, okay. Actually, yeah, I want to turn that off. That's why. There we go. So now we're going to see some of these all around the place. We've got all sorts of different ones here. I really need to trim down my list. We're going to stop those. Don't want UK mail. That is okay. Now we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of that one. I think that's, if it hasn't got a thing on the back, that's just a bit too much. But these ones, we can see a few of those going around the place. So we can keep an eye out for that. Let's go to the one I've literally just placed, this one here. And we can keep an eye on... There we go. All lights up. There we go. The vans are going out. Excellent. And what I could do as well is use the building spawn points mod. There we go. And we can adjust this slightly. So we've got 2 positions for... Yeah, there we go. This is the one, isn't it? So let's do that. So it's going to appear at the back and drive out. That's for a different type of post van, apparently. There we go. So I think that should work much better. There we go. So lots of post vans now going to be driving around our city. Cool beans. Okay. Well, we'll leave that running and then we'll come back. Hopefully I'll remember at the end of the video to check. So there we go. So we've got one there, one there, one there. And then we've got our sorting facility here. We haven't got anything over here, actually. This is a long way away, isn't it? Oh, go on. Let's add one. Let's add one over here. And this, that they were both sorting. This is going to be too big. So it's going to have to be this one. Just somewhere in our little village. Shame we haven't got a village post office. I'll tell you what I'm going to... So what I'm going to do is pop this one here. Going to back up to those houses. And then I'm going to try and remember to look up a little village post office if we can. But hopefully over time, what we're going to see, like these houses down here are going blue. Look, there we go. There's the post van. And as it goes past, it turns them blue. And that's going to help a lot of houses upgrade. That's another thing that houses look for when determining land value and transit routes and post office collection and services. All of that goes together to see whether they're going to upgrade. So in fact, let's just keep it like this. Run it on quick for a second and hopefully all of these are going to turn blue. And while we're looking at that, we'll notice in this little box over here, this is the stats mod, by the way, one of these has reached 100%. And that is post vans in use. So you would expect that when you first build a load of post offices, and there's a lot of post that's been there for, what was the year when our city started? Because it's 2060. So however many years that's been, the post has been waiting, and they're all out collecting it. So soon this will all go blue, and this figure will go down. There we go, it's starting to go down. There we go. And then as you'll notice, here we go, we can see the last few buildings down here being picked up. As you'll notice, these ones here, for instance, were picked up and turned that nice blue colour, which relates to high efficiency. And now they've gone, here we go, like these ones here, they've gone a slightly different colour. And then any minute now, post van will come along. So over time, they build up with more post, which of course makes sense, which needs to be picked up. And on it goes. So hopefully... we're 100%. Here you go. I can see the truck coming down here now. There it comes. Which one's that one? Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Very good. Thank you, Pat. Picking up all the posts. So hopefully we've got enough trucks. We will keep an eye on that. Right. So enough of all that. Let us head over to our new area. And I've been taking inspiration from a real life place. So here we are in the UK. We have London down here, and just to the northwest is Oxford. So if we zoom into Oxford, and there's some lovely little ideas that we can take from Oxford that I think would look really cool in our city of Blightea-on-the-wold. So we're just going to move over here first of all. We've got the River Thames that runs through here. We just zoom in a bit. We can see River Thames goes under a nice bridge, heads alongside the railway line. Got some nice road and bridge action going on here, which is really good. And some houses and things that back up to that. We're definitely going to do something along those lines. Here we have our railway line and our main road that goes through. So remember that. We will come back to that when we look at our Cities Skylines game again. But over here, look, this is where we've got a load of allotments that run alongside the river. So I'm thinking, I mean, this is a pretty large allotment. If you look at everything that's in here, it's hard to see all the details, but you get the rough idea of what's going on. And then we've got like a community centre here with some tennis and a bowls club. Obviously one being used and one not being used. So yeah, I really like that. I love looking around this to get ideas. And I was just looking at a roundabout over here somewhere. And here we go. It was just south of Oxford, just a roundabout, the Kennington roundabout. The way these roads skim the outside, we've got this one that goes right through the middle, depending on which direction you're heading, and little slip lanes coming on and off. Just really reminded me how imperfect many real life roads are. And you've got these underpasses that go underneath. Yeah, I just thought that looked fantastic. Right, so here we are back to our square over here. First of all, I am going to do some tree removal of all the trees that have been placed in here. There we go, all the ones around these fields. Tidy this all up. There we go, that will do. Actually, I think I'm going to just do a nice swathe down here as well, because we are going to put in... There we go. Let's get rid of all of that. We are going to put in a junction. So what I'm thinking is a little junction maybe here. And then we're going to have our road come up here and then build off of that. Oh, look. And here's some of the things. I forgot I put these in for our allotments. I've been scouring the Steam Workshop and I've got a load of teeny tiny little items that we can use and put together for our allotment. So I will come back to those. But let us put in, first of all, our boink. There we go. Our intersection, I think right here would be just about right. Well, don't we love it when that happens? Okay, there we go. After a little bit of fiddling around, we haven't put any detailing in here yet, but that's fine. What I just want to do, we'll detail this when we get to this area. So I want to just do that. There we go. You go there. So you've got dedicated lanes coming in and going out, and we'll just do the same. Sorry, guy. I'm sorry. I don't know where he's going to go all the way around now, isn't he, and head back to where he was going. But yeah, excellent. So that's good. Then we can have a road coming off of here and head out into this area. And I've collected all together a whole, you know what it's like when you go into the workshop, when you think, I want to build something, and you do a search for allotments and it leads you from one thing to another. And I've got a whole load of things here that we can use and build with. I'm liking these. So I'll quickly show a couple of them to you, and then I really am going to try and update my assets list, and we'll see what happens. So we've got some little fields. These things need to be placed alongside a road. So this allotment gardens, we may sort of use that as a base, and we can fill that out a bit. This is the name of them up here. Again, these all need to be placed alongside a road. So we've got like a rural road here. These ones all come in like a pack. These community gardens and these fruit things. So once you find one, you'll find the others. Little chicken coop. Then we've got some greenhouses, a whole load of different types of greenhouses, all called fields over here. Then we got some other little greenhouses as well, which I think look fantastic. There's some vineyard stuff. If you search for vineyards, you'll find these. So I'm thinking we could use some of those. And then a whole load of planters, props, decals, all little plants, tomato plants. Oh, there's just all sorts of things in there that we can sort of put together with our planters, and a load of sheds and other little things as well, and a scarecrow. So yeah, so now I need to sort of work out exactly where this is going to go. I'm thinking maybe a road's going to come off down here, and perhaps sort of curve up here somewhere. And then we're going to use this little bit of an area here. Well, it might not be that big, this sort of area here as our allotment. Yeah, so I think we're going to go from this road here to this one, which has got all the bus lanes and stuff on, and really try and keep a load of bus lanes on our main roads to help with that. So I'm just going to sort of meander this one out in this direction. Not quite sure where that's going to go. And this one here, let's get back to road level, ground level. Let's have a look. I wanted that to sort of run... Let's have a look here. Parallel to that for a little bit. We're going to do that. So we'll get the bus lanes in there. And then I want an asymmetrical, slightly... So this bus lane, 4-lane bus lane, 5-lane asymmetrical. Excellent. I want that on the end for the turning. There we go. We'll do that on both of those. That'll be good. Let's make this a tiny little bit bigger. I think 20 will be fine. There we go. And then we'll give these dedicated turning lanes. Boink. And, oh yeah, one thing we need to be careful with doing that is the bus lanes can now only turn left. And then we've got this one turning left. So I think what I might do is take away the bus lane version of this at the end and just have a normal asymmetrical road there. Yeah, we use this one here, so the buses will then merge into normal traffic, and we've got sort of these extra little lanes down the side there which will give them time to come over. We could do... oh, actually, I'm extending that and it's taking the bus lane stuff with it as well. All right, okay, we'll go with that for now. Yeah, you've got the dedicated turning lanes, which is fine. Just want to make sure that's set to give way. There we go. So that'll give access through to this area, which is good. Need to work on the smoothing of that. And then off of here, we can branch off and have our allotment area. I reckon this little spot just here. Okay, so I think we're going to use this road here to come off of here. And I don't see a problem in having more than one way in. But I do want to try and sort of keep things straight as possible with a lot of this, because depending on the size of what we're going to do, it depends on what this is going to look like. So I think if we have like another one come out there, let's take that straight down, and if we can line this up. Yeah, so I think we'll start with something like that, and then what I want to start doing is laying out little plots either side. And we want to use, I mean, we've got the path, we've got some decals that we can put down. I think what we'll do is we'll use the path. So you've got this one here. The gravel path actually could just work quite well. Something like that. And then I think what we'll do is I'll build a couple, show you how it's done. And we'll probably just dive into a time lapse. But some of these planters are really good for putting next to each other. Yeah, these ones here. So if I just grab, for instance, that. Yeah, you can see, look, as they go in, they become one planter. Whereas these ones over here, if we use the picker mods, oh, these ones do as well. Ah, excellent. So we can have all sorts of different size planters, and then we can start putting some of these in. Okay, so things have been coming along nicely. I tell you what, it's, oh man, the amount of work to pick through and put these things down. But what do you reckon so far? I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to make the allotment much bigger than this. I might actually make this the final road and then have it just come down here. I'm not sure. Is there anything that you look at and you think that's what's missing from in there? Let me know. I mean, I'm going to add maybe a few more little things around here because this just seems a bit bare. But this was great just to plop down and then sort of fill in. But what I'm doing at the moment, I'm just going and adding a couple of little details and some of these items here from the, let's have a look, the nature reserve stuff. So I like these little chairs. If you get like a little spot, here we go, buy a shed. I've got a couple of chairs. Over here we've got some loos. But we're going to just add a couple of little chairs out the back and a table. No, that's not a table. And a table. There we go. We'll delete that. And we'll move that. Zoink. There we go. Into there. Excellent. So some of those sort of things. And these sheds as well. We could add, let's have a look. Yeah, just sort of in random places. You know, someone said, oh, I need a shed there. Maybe not there. There. There we go. Just for some stuff. Sort of just add a little bit more. Oh, we've got table and chairs. Ah, now that would be great. Just along here. And like a wooden table as well. Very good. Maybe just like a wooden table and a couple of chairs. So just all these little things. There we go. Just add a little something. And we've got one caravan here. Do you know what? I think there's going to be more than one caravan in this area. Yep, this is it here. We're going to have... Oh. What happened to that caravan? It disappeared somewhere. I don't know where that went. Is it like up in the air somewhere? No, it's disappeared. Never to be seen again. Okay, fine. But yeah, so many props over here. I'm trying to decide what to pick out and what to pop over there. Oh, there was a little beehive in here somewhere. I'm going to have to find that one. I like this one. Let's actually see if we can just add that in along this road. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll make this road come out. And then that is just going to literally go straight down there. We'll sort out the fence. There we go. We'll just grab that fence. That's going to continue to there. And then, oh, let's turn off the guidelines. Whether this fence... Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do... This one goes to here. We'll use the move it mod and get that right in there. And right up to that path. And then this is going to continue all the way down here. All the way... Actually, not along there because this is going to go in here. That was the idea, up against that road. Then we've got this little path thing that we can sort of add to. So that will connect to there. Oh, that didn't work. Let's do that one. Yep, there we go. Excellent. We can maybe just draw some of these in around here like that. Yeah, very good, very good. That's actually, how big is that? Yeah, I don't think we're going to fit another one in there, are we? No. That sort of adds to that corner there, doesn't it? Let's just delete that one. Excellent. And then maybe we can just fill this in with... What could we fill that in with? Maybe some of these little polytunnel... Oh, we've got this one here. I like this one because this was like old. And that can actually go this way round. Let's have it face the path. So if we go there... and then we'll go back to there and we'll go to terrain height. Boink. There we go. Excellent. And I bet we can copy that. And pop that in there and in there. And I might even take out that last little section. Because then we can copy that and have another one in there. So you come in and got the old polytunnels that they used to... Oh, they're going to complain about road access. Oh, darn it. I'll tell you what it is. I bet if I move these a tiny bit closer to the road... There we go. Look at that. They stopped complaining. Yeah, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do... Let's grab that path. That is going to continue along the back here. Whoa. Yeah, not like that. Let's get that to the right height. Let's get it to this one. Why is it doing that? Okay, we'll go like that. That is just weird. Just that little teeny tiny piece must be a little too high. There we go. And then I'm going to grab these. There we go. Fantastic. And then we've got these trees that are going around the outside. So I've got it all surrounded in trees. I don't know about with you, but whenever you see these allotment places, and particularly this one we've been taking inspiration from, they're always closed in like that, so you can't sort of see what they're doing and what's going on. Oh, autosave. Quick sip of tea. Oh, man. Wonder when the last time was that I saved it. Excellent. Don't want to lose all of this. That would not be good at all. So I'm thinking I might just leave it like that for now. I'm thinking that is looking pretty darn good. And then when I feel like I want to do a little bit more to an area, just sort of in my own time, I'll come back and maybe do a little something just to sort of increase what we've got here. So I'm thinking what I might just do is grab... Now, I just can't help myself now. Okay, there we go. Do you know what? I'm really pleased with that. I know there's a few floating items over there. We won't talk about those. I'll get those all set to the right height. But I'm getting really into this detailing stuff, and I'm loving it. I can see how you could just spend hours and hours doing this. Good gravy. Wow, stay tuned for the next episode. It's going to be back in Blightea-on-the-wold. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out, and have a fantastic day. I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.